I was going to make a video today explaining why I haven't been making so many videos in the last 2 weeks, but to be honest, I'm just not feeling it. You know, you get those days where you just prefer to ride rather than talk or make videos and just enjoy the ride. Well, today's one of those days, but I will try and to touch on what's been going on behind the scenes without going into too much detailed information. I had my first dose of the PFZ, and about 10, it's ridiculous that we have to speak in code nowadays, but this is the world we live in, and 10 days later everything was fine and I was feeling good, and I thought, well, if this is how I feel after the first dose, bring on the second, you know, not a problem. But about 10 days after my first dose, my heart started to do some odd things, and when I say odd things, I mean like skipping a beat, adding a few extra beats, pausing for a few seconds, starting up again with a thump, skipping more beats, adding more beats. So it was just very erratic and all over the place. And as you can imagine, thumping in away in my chest as it was very disconcerting. Now, I did feel okay. I didn't feel sick or weak or out of breath or anything like that. It was just doing weird things. So I thought I'd better get it checked out and went to the local hospital, where they did, to the accident and emergency, where they did blood tests and ECGs, and they did find an ectopic heartbeat. This is. I went there when the symptoms were sort of just starting, and they found an ectopic heartbeat, and my blood tests all came back A-OK, so that was all good. But they recommended that I go see my GP and wear a heart monitor for 24 hours, just to monitor things. So I did that. I got straight into my GP, and he organised a heart monitor, which I wore for 24 hours. And over the night that I wore it, the symptoms got a lot worse, and it started going a bit crazy. And so after seeing the results of that, my GP organised an echocardiogram to check on my heart, which is basically an ultrasound of my heart and how it's functioning, and which came back okay, no problems. It's working fine, and there's nothing alarming there, so that's good. But he did direct me to a cardiologist, and I now have after visiting him, I have a stress test in a couple of weeks, which will put my heart under load and see how it performs. So I've sort of been dealing with a few things that have kept me distracted from making videos, and to be quite honest, I just haven't felt like making any videos. I've tried to push a couple through here and there, which I thought were important to get out, but yeah, it's sort of been very distracting. So the long prognosis is that everything may settle down and get back to normal, or it may not. The process then is for having the second dose. Do I have the second dose? And my cardiologist did warn me that the reaction could be greater with the second dose. So he's referred it to the government body that is overseeing, you know, these incidents and reactions to vaccines, and they've contacted me, and they also want to see the result of the stress test before deciding what to do next. Now, my cardiologist did say that they may switch me over to another version, and then I have 2 more doses of that. Well, unless they can show me solid studies proving that there's absolutely no detrimental, harmful side effects to doing that, I'm not keen to become a guinea pig for some experiment. So we'll have to see where that goes and what happens. And you know, if I don't feel that what they're recommending is safe for me, then I won't be getting the second dose of anything, and I'll just have to take potluck as it is. So yeah, so that was it. It's just a quick video as I'm riding around the countryside, just explaining where I'm at, what my situation is, and where we go from here. I will keep you guys informed as to what's going on as we go, and I will be back into making videos soon. Alright, I think that'll do us, guys. Thanks for joining me on this video, and hopefully I'll see all of you again on the next one. Bye for now.